I'm Kevin Harned, coming to you from Kitchen Studio with Secrets of Louisville Chef.
Started as a tailgate chef.
And today on the show, it's a taste of the South.
Atlanta, New Orleans.
Chef Dustin Staggers is in from the Monkey Wrench, and Rue, he joins us and he's sharing the secrets to his New Orleans style barbecue shrimp so you can make it at home.
This will be fun. I want to play around with some frog legs.
Plus, cast iron skillet fried frog leg. And Tim Laird is mixing up a liquid version of New Orleans. He'll share the secrets to his Big Easy cocktail, which is easy to make yourself when you learn the secrets. We're ready for some fun and some good eats right now on Secrets of Louisville Chefs. We're ready.
We're ready?
I think they're ready.
They're ready. Oh, yeah.
So that leaves one more person to
That's
be ready.
right. That's right. We'll bring him on. Give it up for Dustin Staggers. Hello, Chef.
Hey, sir, how you doing?
Good. Good to see you. Hey, I was talking to you a little bit before we opened the show, and understand that you actually were self-taught of all these great dishes and had fun in the kitchen at an early age and cooked a lot at home.
Yeah, probably about 14, 15 years old. I moved out of my parents' house pretty young, and kind of out of necessity, I learned how to cook. It started out as I thought I was the greatest scrambled egg maker on earth. I still am the greatest scrambled egg maker on earth to this day. And at the time, fettuccine Alfredo and scrambled eggs. That was all I made, but I made them quite well. And just through the years, it was just something that I passionately loved and continue to do and wanted to learn how to do more. So,
tell me, how about Louisville? How did you end up in Louisville?
I own a business that we buy property tax liens. When people don't pay their property taxes, my company buys those liens. I started traveling here in 2005, and I fell in love with it immediately. The people, the food, the weather, the aesthetics of the city. It's great. I love it here. I've become a part of the community really quickly, and I have no intentions of going anywhere. I love it here.
Well, Dustin, we're glad you're here, and I'll tell you what, you're bringing your craft to our town in several restaurants. So anyway, I love frog legs, so you're going to share the secrets to some great frog legs.
Yes, sir. The key to a couple things that we do at Monkey Wrench, both our fried chicken and our frog legs, is I brine them in pickle juice for about 36 hours, about a day and a half. A lot of people just brine in salt water, and I happen to really love pickles, and the way that the pickles break down both the frog legs and the chicken allows it to be extremely tender by the time after it comes out of the cast iron pan. So we cook everything in a cast iron pan. We cook everything in lard, not shortening. We cook everything in lard, like how your grandma probably cooked it. So for our frog legs, we're gonna take about just a cup of all-purpose flour. We're gonna make a little bit of seasoned flour, so I generally do about a pinch of paprika. It's probably gonna end up being about a teaspoon of garlic powder, probably about a teaspoon of onion powder, and just a pinch of celery salt. It's something that I also use in a lot of my dishes. I love the flavor of celery salt. It's great. We're gonna mix it up, give it a quick mix. Unlike fried chicken that people soak in buttermilk, the brine is our binder essentially for this. So we're gonna take them frog legs straight from the pickle brine and drop them right into our seasoned flour.
Nice, yeah, that flour now will adhere to all
Definitely.
all of that.
Got to get my hands a little dirty. We want them to be coated nice and thoroughly.
Dustin, is this something we can get at the Monkey Wrench quite a bit?
Definitely. It's actually I threw it on the menu not thinking it would sell, just thinking, oh, this will be fun. I want to play around with some frog legs, and I personally love them, and we sell a lot of them. That's it. We'll take the frog legs straight from this seasoned mixture, just shake them off just a little bit, put them in our cast iron pan.
Nice little sizzle.
Yep. The lard is probably in there at about 325. I kind of, after cooking for so many years, you end up with no feeling in your fingers anymore. So I kind of just test the oil with my finger. If it burns my finger that I can't feel, then I know that it's about ready. It's sad but true.
By the way, and also your measuring device, you're going, oh, that's about a teaspoon there. There's another teaspoon here. Here's a pinch.
It's really hard.
All-purpose measuring spoons as well.
It's how many fingers and how big of a scoop that we grab. That's about how we determine it. It's funny, chefs, it's kind of hard. We're so used to just putting dishes together. So when it comes to writing a recipe, we generally will write a recipe and then have to play with it for a week, because we could sit here and make this dish quickly for you, but this is a tablespoon to us, this is a teaspoon, so it takes us a little while to kind of remedy what we're doing. We'll probably let these frog legs cook for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side. See, they're getting nice and golden right now.
I see that. Wow.
Yeah, they sound great.
I heard you had some infamous tailgate parties.
Yeah, instead of going to cooking school, that's truly how I started cooking.
We'll eat all these people straight. I want to be chef.
That's how Tim got into mixology, believe it or not. The tailgating.
We used to do themed tailgates, so whatever team the Buccaneers were playing in Tampa, we would make the cuisine of whoever it may be, Atlanta, New Orleans. We played the New York Giants one year, and we didn't really make anything. We hired a hot dog vendor to come to our tailgate spot and just sell hot dogs to like our 25 or 30 people that came to our tailgate. So, but one of the things I truly loved doing the most was Atlanta and New Orleans for cooking the Southern food and cooking Creole food. So it's not ironic, but it's kind of fitting that those are the two things that I'm cooking here right now. After these finish cooking, truly all we're going to do, it's a very simple preparation for us at Monkey Wrench. I put them on a plate. I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper to them. We serve them with just a regular garlic butter. We'll take some garlic cloves, smash them, and let them sit in clarified butter for a little while. Very simple. I serve a lot of aiolis at the restaurant. I happen to think aiolis go well with a lot of stuff, just the creaminess. This is a Creole aioli that we have. It's just a lot of, it's basically what you could find in the store in a Creole seasoning, like if you just bought a generic Creole seasoning and some fresh herbs and mixed it with some mayonnaise. Very easy to do at home. Yeah, we'll take our legs, lay them out. I'm just gonna add a little bit of these two seasonings. That's it, we'll just take a little bit of the garlic butter.
Beautiful.
Some of our Creole aioli. And that's it.
Wow. Chef, I got to tell you, you've got a great pair of legs.
Thank you. That was good. Thank you. I appreciate it.
It looks great, doesn't it?
It looks absolutely delicious.
You know, the cooking is fun, but the tasting is even better. And coming up next, a Lucky Studio audience member is going to have a chance to do just that. Plus, Tim Laird is mixing up a cocktail, and more secrets from Chef Dustin Staggers from the Monkey Wrench. You're watching Secrets of Louisville Chefs, and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Secrets of Louisville Chefs, and here at Bourbon Barrel Foods in our kitchen studio, I'm Kevin Harnett, and so far we've had the chance for Dustin Staggers from the Monkey Wrench and Rue to whip up some frog legs, and now it's time to take a taste. Christy is here. Now, you've never had frog legs?
No, I haven't.
So you're going to be brave today.
I am.
You ready for this?
I'm ready.
The Monkey Wrench has some great food. The frog leg's just one of them. Go ahead and take a taste.
Right.
We've cut a bite. You've got the aioli or the garlic butter there if you prefer. Ooh, that looks delicious. And the verdict? Good enough for another bite? Yeah, thumbs up, very good.
Tastes like chicken.
Tastes like chicken. We've heard that one before. Yeah. Thank you very much. It's nice to see you, and we appreciate you being with us today. And we thank you all for watching at home. Tim, how about that? Have frog legs, you need a cocktail.
You do, and I'll tell you, you can find this cocktail in their ingredients. So this is a wonderful thing. And in the theme of New Orleans, I thought, we got to do Southern Comfort, invented by a bartender in New Orleans, and I'm using the 100 proof this time. So it'll be kicked up with a lot of flavor. So anyway, that's why I've got smaller glasses.
Right, yeah, we need a thimble.
So anyway, shaker with ice, about 3-4 ounces or so. This is for a couple of cocktails.
You measure like the chef.
Yeah.
That's about that. 14.
Yeah. And anyway, that goes in. It's Southern Comfort 100 proof. And then I'm going to add a little bit of cranberry juice. Boom, about 4 ounces of that. And then a good squeeze of lime. You really need that citrus in there just to get everything going.
It's amazing what a little bit will do.
It does. And it just balances out the cocktail, wakes up those ingredients. It's a wonderful thing. And then I'm using the spiced cherry bitters from actually Bourbon Barrel Foods.
It wakes up the drink knocks us out.
Yep.
Wow. We come full circle in
Well,
this
not that bad. Not that bad, Kevin. Anyway, give this a good shake. And you could serve this over the rocks or up in a cocktail glass, which I'm going to do. So anyway, and again, they're small, so
Just have fun with it.
Absolutely. Let's see how we did. Kevin, you ready?
Sure.
All right. Cheers. Here's to the Big Easy, made easy, that quick, that fast.
Was easy.
Yep, here you go. Boom.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Smell it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I just went to New Orleans.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going back.
And it's good. It has
Isn't
a
it
little
good?
heat to it.
A little heat, but good.
But it
Isn't
is. It's a
kind of
sipping
orange?
cocktail.
Kind of a. Oh, yes, you're supposed to sip that.
You don't
so
want
sip
to knock
that,
down
Kevin.
that. My goodness.
Anyway, but nice
Better
orange,
stop now. I still have more to read.
orange vanilla flavors, all kinds of things, a little peach in there. But anyway, great cocktail. Anyway, I better get back to cooking. So.
Well, I'll stand here and watch and sip on my cocktail.
Very good.
I've got the easy job.
Thanks, Kevin. All right. Hey, Dustin, how are you? Back
Excellent.
again. I'll tell you what, I'm excited. I'll tell you, you're doing so many great things, not only at the Monkey Wrench, but also at Rue. I mean, how do you balance back and forth from both places? Just keep going?
There's no actual balance. It's kind of it's organized chaos.
There is no balance.
It's organized chaos. I mean, that's about the easiest way to handle it. It's a lot, but I mean, it's what I like to do. It's what I love doing. So it's easy to kind of move in between both. It allows me to train other kitchen staff, which I really like, bringing up younger kids and training them. So it allows me to have a larger staff to do that.
That's great. I'll tell you, you're doing a tremendous job at both places, just knocking it out of the park. So what are we going to cook now?
We're going to make New Orleans style barbecue shrimp. It's a dish that has been, it was created at a restaurant called Pascal Manali's in New Orleans, probably about 90 years ago. It's really good. I've kind of adapted it just a little bit, but it still stays pretty true to their original recipe.
Was that where the dish shrimp manali came from?
Yes.
Or is that? Oh, so that is
Yes.
it. I wondered. So it was actually from a restaurant
Yes.
because I've recreated that dish sometimes, but you've got a new version of that.
Correct.
Great.
If you don't like butter, you shouldn't make this dish.
Chef, you're safe. Everybody like butter? Is that all right? We can,
Good.
You're safe, Chef.
All right, sounds good. One of the first keys, besides lots of butter, head-on shrimp. It's such a big thing in New Orleans. There's a lot of flavor in the heads, just like kind of the same concept as crawfish. After you eat them, you want to pull the heads off and suck
all
the
that
inside of the head.
flavors.
It's delicious.
Oh, absolutely.
Correct. So this dish is also pretty easy. One of the other reasons that I really love New Orleans cuisine, it's fresh seafood and a few herbs and spices, and that makes a really easy dish. So I'm going to take about probably about 3 cloves of garlic. I'm just going to smash them a little bit.
Perfect. And that's the best garlic press you can get, just the side of a knife.
Precisely. I'm going to take just a little bit of butter, add it to my pan.
That's just a starter, right? Because there's going to be more butter coming in later.
Yeah.
And nothing better than garlic and butter. What a combination.
But you can't get much better than just garlic and butter, really.
No, you can't.
Turn my heat up just a little bit.
Already.
Let this garlic just get this butter a little bit fragrant. I'm gonna add a little bit more. And I'm gonna take my shrimp. There's about 1.5 pounds of shrimp in here. These are pretty large shrimp, so I'm gonna add them straight to the pan.
Wow. Oh my God. Kevin, can you smell that? Is
that garlic?
Oh my God. How about the front row? You guys getting this nice little garlic, butter? Now the
Making
shrimp.
us all hungry.
I know it is.
You could take any kind of white table wine that you have at your house. I prefer something a little sweeter, like Chardonnay would be a preference, but anything would generally work. I'm gonna add about half of a cup.
And that's going to add a lot of flavor. It's going to cook down a little bit.
Precisely. It's gonna we're doing most of the cooking of this dish in wine. When we start to add butter, it is more to kind of mound the sauce and let the sauce start to build itself. When you get this dish at Pascal Manali's, they bring a bib to put on you.
Yeah, because it's a mess.
Yeah.
It really is.
And
there's butter and
the first
all kinds
the
of
first time I went, I was just like, nah, I don't need a bib. I'm a grown up. I don't need a bib. And he's like, he put the bib on. He's like, you want the bib? I promise. which I did end up really wanting the bib. By the time it was over, because it's a lot of butter. It's a lot of seasoning. You're sucking heads of shrimp. It's a messy dish.
Sounds like a mess. In fact, we've got a few more minutes for this to cook. Tim and I are going to search out our bibs in the commercial break, but when we come back, we'll see how it all comes together.
All right.
Welcome back back to Bourbon Barrel Foods and Kitchen Studio. I'm Kevin Harna and myself, along with Tim Laird and our whole studio audience, enjoying the show today, aren't we?
Yeah, great audience.
We hope you are too, and we're wrapping up the dish, the New Orleans-style barbecue shrimp. It smells divine in here, doesn't it?
Oh my gosh, while you've been away, this has been cooking and it just looks incredible.
It might get a little messy. We didn't find the bibs.
I know, so we got to be careful, but I'm going in anyway.
I might dive in the skillet.
All right, Dustin, show us how we finish up this unbelievable barbecue shrimp dish you do.
We've let the shrimp pretty much cook off in the white wine right now. We're gonna start to add some seasonings. We're gonna go about half of a teaspoon of paprika. I have a Creole seasoning. It's made with kind of equal parts cayenne pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, dried oregano, cayenne pepper,
Dried oregano.
dried oregano, dried thyme.
And you left 4 out, just like the Colonel.
Yeah, and
I'm
there's
not telling you the rest. It's a secret.
Creole seasoning's pretty. I mean, seasonings are fun. It's one of the things I really love about cooking. I mean, you can play with. You can make your own Creole seasoning. You can make your own barbecue seasoning. It's just what flavors you happen to particularly like. So I'm going to add a good amount. It's probably going to be about 1.5 tablespoons of Creole seasoning. We're really going to start to flavor the food right now. A solid amount of black pepper, probably about 1 tablespoon. I'm gonna go juice of half of a lemon. And
That's a good secret. You want to roll it to get those juices ready to go.
You want to get the juices out, and then we're gonna start adding the butter.
Oh yeah.
And fresh lemon, Tim, see, so it works equally
See,
in food
in
as
cocktails
it does cocktails.
and food. Yes,
Fresh,
livens it up.
not the plastic bottle.
No.
You can
Always
already
fresh.
you can already smell it. It's starting to smell delicious.
Whoosh, yeah, that Cajun smell is just
Now we're gonna start.
aromatic.
Now we're gonna start to add butter. About,
This is where it gets good.
this is where it gets delicious.
Bibblicious.
Delicious.
You need the butter's gonna.
We're gonna probably do about total, probably about 4 to 6 tablespoons of butter. We just want this sauce.
Yeah, but who's counting?
No, yeah,
Not me. New Orleans food, and especially the food at the Monkey Wrench, it's not aimed for if you're on a diet. Southern food was not intended for people who are trying to eat healthy. That's just being completely honest.
But I read something the other day that even low-fat stuff is bad for you. So see, this
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, you can really start to see the shrimp have gotten coated. There's a lot of seasoning in there, and you can now see why you need a bib to eat this dish.
And I'll tell you, that sauce is so wonderful too. I mean, it's just that's what you want. We need a couple loaves of bread too, just to soak it all up.
And that's what it's served with. I mean, truly, I'm getting French bread for roux shipped up 3 times a week from New Orleans, from a place called Leidenheimer. They've been around for almost 140 years.
Wow.
This dish, I mean, all we're gonna do to serve it, we're gonna put it in a nice bowl, and all you would get with it is a nice big fat piece of French bread. Pull the shrimps, eat the heads, dip the bread in there. That's it.
Did you get that? You understand how we're going to do this now?
I think so. Yeah,
All right.
it looks a little hot though.
It's definitely hot.
I'm gonna dive into that dish
Yeah,
yet.
we don't have chef's 360-degree fingers.
Try this harder. You're gonna put your hand in that skillet and get that shrimp out.
Personally,
Okay.
Yeah.
I like a
Oh,
little.
good. Yeah,
I
we
like
got
a
a
little
little-
bit of heat, so
I
I
do
like
too.
to add about 2 dashes of Tabasco, and I personally really love the taste of Worcestershire. You could also use that Bourbon Barrel soy sauce to just
Oh,
cut
that would
the
be
heat
great.
just
Yeah.
a little tiny bit.
Nice.
Add a little bit more saltiness, and that's your dish.
That looks great.
Nice.
Absolutely. Topped off with a little Tabasco from New Orleans. All right, Chef
You want to take
Kevin,
a taste?
let's do. Are you kidding
Jump
me?
in there.
Go.
I'm curious to see what you think about it,
Oh,
Tim.
oh, look at you. You're going in too, my friend. All right. Let's go fishing. Ready? This one looks good. Look at that. All right. I mean,
Boy, they're warm.
They're
they're
hot.
hot.
Yeah, they are hot. I'm gonna let you take a taste.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Yeah?
Chef. I'm telling you, all those flavors.
Good.
And now,
Smells great.
here's what we have to do.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
That's where all the flavor is.
these are great. I'll tell you. Absolutely
yeah.
fabulous.
And I tasted the seasoning on
The crunch, the seasoning.
That's delicious.
I mean, and then you want to get the bread and just dip
can-
it in there. Oh my
I
God.
can see why you would need a bib though,
Yeah.
or a napkin.
It's messy.
Yeah.
They literally bring you a pile of napkins and a bib.
A whole roll of paper towels would go with this dish.
Well, listen, we want to thank you,
Oh, we
Dustin,
do.
for coming
Thank
in.
you,
We
guys.
appreciate
I
that
appreciate
very
it.
much. Our studio audience is going to have a chance to take a taste. Are you all excited about that? They are.
Bibs for everybody.
For folks that are looking to find you, tell them where they can find you.
You can find Monkey Wrench at the corner of Barrett and Winter and kind of the heart of Germantown, and Rue you can find at 1325 Bardstown Road.
I think you'll find Tim and I there at some point soon.
We will definitely be there. Chef, nice job today. I'll tell you what.
Great job. Oh. Woo. We wrapped up another great show.
Great show, Kevin. This was an outstanding.
It really was. We couldn't do it without our sponsors, Cisco of Louisville, as well as Universal Linens, Kentucky Beef Council, and all the folks who make our show possible, as well as the fine folks here at Bourbon Barrel Foods. We say thank you. We thank you for watching, and to our studio audience, Tim Laird, the entire staff at B&B Productions, I'm Kevin Harnett. If you're looking for the recipes, find them online, along with episodes at newlocaltv.com. We'll see you next time. Secrets.